Throwing first play is Ritter. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Back to the air on second down. Here's Ritter again. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Now Ritter going to change up the look. Robinson, he'll try the left side. There he goes, left side. And he gets it to
Let's go! Let's go, guys.
First down. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
It always seems like a lightning bolt when you get a big run on 3rd and inches. But in this case, all the credit has to go to the offensive line. They out-leveraged the defensive front and created a gap for him to get through and create that big-time run.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Bootlegging out here. Ritter sliding out of the pocket. Ritter has it knocked down. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Tight right, tight right. Hip, hip, hip.
Tannehill on 3rd down. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he will have a Titans first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Steps away to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. You got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Now Tannehill. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and it's going to be a first down. Well done. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A first down carry for Henry. Down to about the 23. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Tannehill. Here's throw caught right around the 6. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. No question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Tight right, tight right.
Just beating the play clock now. It's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Henry will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. So here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's Shudak following the touchdown, back out to kick off. About set to begin their next drive.
It's early yet, bye-bye.
They had the fumble.
It's early yet, bye-bye.
Wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here. 1st and 10. Ritter will set up to throw it. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch.
28 yards on the game, guys. 28 yards on the game on the easy reads. Thank you.
On the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Play action supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Throw to the right, caught by Cockrell. Busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Henry running right. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
To throw is Tannehill. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
There you go, Tiger, Tiger, Tiger.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chigacancro from 3 yards out. And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Shudak. And it's now 14-0.
What's up? What's up?
So then after the made field goal, Shudak back out to kick it away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Get the crowd goes. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Ritter, he wants to change the play here. Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Ritter. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Henry up the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Tannehill. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Tannehill. Eluding and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction. And that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them. And now they can make a few more plays and get back into this game.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end.
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Chigacancro, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone.
It ain't over. It's not over.
Best when they get in close.
Extra point up and good by Shudak. And it's now 21-0. Back out is Shudak here as he'll send this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Going play action. Ritter steps away. Smart decision by Ritter, sliding down, and he's got the first. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
At their own 14-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That play disrupted and stopped for a loss by linebacker Troy Anderson. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Tannehill. And brought in downfield by Burks. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. He gets it to Burks again. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And the receivers I know, they have a great deal of confidence. Usually they stand in front of the mirror before games and say, not 1 touchdown, not 2 touchdowns, but 3 touchdowns. Trying to turn this one into a big-time performance.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They snap it to Tannehill. Over the middle, he has a Cockrell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll try the right side with Henry. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a real priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
Ritter going to change it up.
At the 19-yard line.
2nd and 11. And complete to Drake London. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and they're going to face a third down.
Ready, ready. Black shot.
Ritter to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it.
Tannehill intercepted again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready.
Ritter with it after the play fake. They'll roll him out right. Catch is made by Arcega-Whiteside. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They've got his man complete. Touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 36 yards. And the Falcons take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
Wow, it's over there.
An emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up
Hey,
so
go
much
get some.
You try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it
I'll go
done.
get it. Send me a number so I can call them and see if they got some in there.
Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown.
$30 for a draw. 30 for a draw.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Right.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Now a handoff to Henry. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Hip, hip, hip.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Cockrell holds it in left side. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a 3rd. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. And in this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
Ready, break.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
Shot, 17, right, 97. Set.
4th down, big play. Here's Ritter. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. A give to Henry. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 81 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a 1st down. To throw is Tannehill. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Tannehill now to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Buying time to his left. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Ritter off the play fake. Rolling to his right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Here's Ritter. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. That's out wide here for Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson taking it in. And the Falcons have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Ritter will throw for it. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we flipped off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Derrick Henry. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Charles, defensively, 1 timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Down the left sideline and into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Extra point up and good by Shudak. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Falcons 18.
So here's Shudak following the touchdown, back out to kick off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
They begin the drive with Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here comes 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Now Ritter going to change up the look.
And 5.
Green jack.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. London hauls this one in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Ritter's throw taken in by London. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Blaster, six. Check, cut.
Ritter looks to throw it. This pass is caught by London. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Ritter. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and we have that in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
first down marker at the 31. It's third down. Now they'll audible to something else. On third down, Henry. And he is going to have the Titans first down, and that should just about do it. Tannehill going to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Like all great games, it came down to the final snap, Charles. They had to heave it and hope, but the Hail Mary